Those were the best days of my life.
Bro, that shit was so stupid, man. You ready?
Let's do it. Squad. I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't come close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear you say what?
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 5, episode 14 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. Killer Cam on the ones and twos tonight. How you doing, man?
Bruh, I'm good, man. Just got a little different setup. I don't like being on the the wrong backside. the wrong back.
You don't like being over here.
I don't
You
like
can't
not being
control
able
nothing.
to control shit.
Yeah, it's a little different feeling over here on this side. I mean, hey, when I was complaining about it, it was no big deal. But now, hey, now you get a little taste of the medicine, man. You don't like it. I'm glad you said
I can't touch nothing. I got nothing to touch.
that. A little different setup tonight, man. A little different setup. You are home. Back home in Texarkana. We wanted to try to do something where we, kind of like last time you were home, and be in the same situation, or same place, same studio, getting it done. But just with work and everything like that, we couldn't. We didn't have time,
Oh
basically.
yeah, couldn't figure out time to get something set up.
Exactly, man. But we gonna rock it. How we gonna rock it? I see. You're not hardwired in over there. We can tell that tonight. But we gonna get through this thing.
Also, I mean, I look fine over here.
Oh, I can't say the same. But but it's gonna be all right. I'm looking a little bit darker tonight. I can't tell if I'm missing a light or if it's just because I've been standing out on the football field all day filming and taking pictures.
Well, did you adjust your camera after all those pictures and stuff?
I wasn't actually using this camera for those pictures, so
Oh
that shouldn't
yeah,
have
that's
anything
right.
to do with it. But it's probably just I'm just what they call it, sun kissed. You
Yeah,
know,
sun kids.
I'm just
Little
a
sun
little
kids.
sun kissed at the moment, man. But we got a lot to get into tonight, man. Before we get into that, man, just tell me what's been up. I knew he was. I knew if anybody was going to say something, it was going to be him. But I just so happened to have a few screens in here, and I see what I look like up there, man. So I know you was going to say something though. If it was going to be somebody say something, it was going to be Brian Boat, man. But shout out to my guy.
But no, man. Man, feel good to be home. Just chilling with the fam. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it and getting some work done, man. Working with Cam, trying to got a real cool collab. Me and Cam trying to work on and hopefully find somebody to, commission for that job. And if so, it could be something big. You know what I'm saying? We all about the crossover lifestyle, so finally got some time to work on it.
Most definitely, man. I'd like to say that I'm a pioneer in this crossover,
You started it.
in this crossoverness that's going on around here, man. But shout out to y'all. That's gonna be dope. I'm ready for y'all to drop that. Uh, but before we get even any further into that, man, uh, we're in the middle of a huge giveaway, the biggest giveaway in Read Talk and Listen podcast history. It's not that long of a history, but it's the biggest giveaway in Read Talk and Listen podcast history.
Right, but we always making history though.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. But we're giving away the Xbox Series X, man. Not just the Xbox or the console by itself. We're not only giving away one controller, but we're gonna give you another controller as well. And then we also are gonna give Halo Infinite, man. So y'all get on the pages, go down, check the video if you want to, but it's the same exact thing I just said. But you get to the post. It's pinned to the top of the Facebook and the Instagram, right? It's a graphic and it says Xbox X Series giveaway. Hey, that boy Brett McPherson said, "Yeah, I'm gonna need that." Hey, Brett McPherson got his 5 entries in. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, he
Y'all
didn't
can do
waste
what
no
y'all want to
time.
do.
He didn't
Exactly.
waste no time.
Didn't waste no time. Y'all can do what y'all gonna do. But Brett got his 5 entries in, man. So hey, shout out to Brett and good luck to you, man. In the drawing for the Xbox, man. But y'all make sure y'all get to that post. Tag your friends. Hey, tagging your friends gonna get you an extra entry. All you gotta do is tag 3 friends in it. It's gonna get you an extra entry.
Hey, Brett got 6 entries.
He said Brett got 6 entries. Hey, Brett got my boy got my boy Cam in the game with the bow, man. What PSC?
PSC Bow Madness, baby.
Bow
Both
Madness.
Madden, baby. 32
Bow
inches.
Madness.
Axle to axle.
What better way to get into the bow world other than with a bow called the Bow Madness? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. Once you're in, it's madness. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
straight madness, man.
Arrows.
Hey,
You buying targets. You buying field points. You buying broadheads. Well, we ain't buying broadheads no more. And Cam, you ain't got to buy no broadheads. So
right? we
Ain't never bought no broadheads. Ain't never bought no broadheads.
Yeah, you ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to, man. Yeah, Trey, you can throw that plug in there if you want to, man. You know?
Oh yeah, shout out to Severed Broadheads, baby.
Severed broadheads, you know, the only broadhead shot by the Dreaded Archer team, man. So shout out to that boy Brett, man. Hey, that's a huge deal. Means a lot to us. I know it means a shit ton to Cam. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who knows anything about the bow world, you don't just come up on bows.
No,
I haven't seen that happen.
Especially bows not like that. You just don't come up with something like that.
Exactly. You know, I don't know if it's messing with that 30-06 Courage Warrior River, but you know what I'm saying? It's a good ass boat. You know what I'm saying? That Courage just says I'm gonna have to shoot that thing and see what it's talking about, man.
I really just got it leaned up over there, and I hope not during the podcast you just gonna see it.
Tip over.
It's on the couch though, so it'll be all right.
Ray gonna come pick that thing up. But man, with the Xbox giveaway is in full swing, man. Shout out to everybody who has joined in on that so far, man. Shout out to everybody who is getting ready to get in. I don't know what's stopping you from doing it, but everybody's getting ready to get in, man. We done gained, I think, 70 or so new followers on the Instagram so far, but they followed but didn't comment on the post. I didn't get that, but shout out to y'all for following us though. You know what I'm saying? And then we've gained like 20 new ones on the Facebook page, and we've had a few people comment. So people getting entries in, but they're not taking full advantage. So if you're listening to my voice right now, take full advantage of these entries. All right, you want to get your name in there 5 times. Obviously, if you know a little bit about math, the more times your name is in there, the more your probability of winning
goes up.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all get to that. Make sure y'all get in there, man. Shout out my guy Zach Doty for hopping in this thing too. I see him down there.
It's like
hey, bro, I've had people hit me up and say like, "Man, is there really Xbox in that box?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, well, y'all think we rap? Come on, man. It ain't that serious.
You think we go through all that for what?
Hey, look, it ain't that serious for me. I'm sorry. Maybe, hey, Trey and Cam, y'all can speak for y'all.
No, hey, it's like a pie chart. The more you fool around, the more you'll find out.
Yep. So you fool around, find out. Hey, you know, what I should have said it was, I don't know. Enter and find out. You win, you might get an empty box. You might not. Like,
exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Why would it be an empty box? Because if somebody got to win it.
Yeah, somebody got to win it.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't into paying nobody off. I'd rather just buy the Xbox and give it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's a way easier process. But the giveaway is in full swing, man. So make sure y'all get over to the Instagram, the YouTube, and the Carbon TV Media app. That's the bonus entry. That's the one that's gonna make somebody win. I'm telling you.
That's gonna be the one.
I watch all these people give away these trucks and everything all over the internet, and I always watch the winner and see what they did. You know what I'm saying? And they're always like, when they came out with the double entry, you know, I just went and bought a pair of socks, and that's how I won. All right. So that Carbon TV Media app, that can be your pair of socks. That could be your pair of socks.
Hey, but you ain't got to spend nothing. It's click a button.
Click a button.
It's free.
Send a screenshot.
Exactly.
You know, that's the thing. Mostly people do these entries, and you got to buy something. You know what I'm saying?
Or you pay for entries.
Pay for entries. This is free. All you gotta do is click some buttons. Click. You clicking anyway. Might as well go in and click a follow, click a share, add some friends, clickety clack. Share your friends.
Clickety clack.
Clickety clack. You in.
Straight like that. And for the people who are already
4, 5,
added,
6, baby. Clickety clack, 4, 5, 6.
if you are avid Read Talking listener, man, and we definitely give a big shout out to y'all who are. You already have a few entries because you are probably following the Facebook page and you probably already following the Instagram. And most of y'all, or a few of y'all, are already following the YouTube. So you already popping it off with just 3 entries just by being that Read Talking listener. All right. And we got the other stuff out there for y'all to get some extra interest. You know what I'm saying? To go above and beyond, man. Because that's who I hope with. I hope it's not somebody, even though shout out to anybody who just followed, but I hope it's not somebody who just hit that follow button and they won that.
I mean, because really on the cool, I ain't worried about nobody else. I mean, we want you to come over here because we have a good time and we hope you enjoy yourself as well. But I'm the one that's got to write the names out and cut them out and the little pieces and fold them up. I don't give a shite about filling out more. Somebody going to win.
Yeah. Somebody gonna win for sure, man. So make sure you got your entries in uh for the Xbox X series, man, because we definitely gonna give that thing away. Oh, and also we're giving that thing away on the air right here on the Read Talking Listen podcast. And we're gonna say June 5th. June 5th, is that right?
Sound good to me?
June 5th. We're gonna get that out there for y'all some more on the graphics and stuff like that. But yeah, June 5th, we're gonna cut it off. I'm not even looking at my calendar, so I don't even know if that's a Tuesday or a Monday or what it is. But we're gonna cut it off right
It
there,
sounds
man.
real good. It sounds real good. I'm going to look right now.
We're gonna cut it off right there, and then we're gonna get this thing away, man. Shout out to all the previous winners who've been rocking with us. Hey, I seen some previous winners get in this thing. So hey, shout out to y'all too, because y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's real.
They trying to
Uh,
double up.
exactly. Hey, and I'm gonna
June
let you.
June the 7th.
Is the Tuesday?
Yeah, it's a Wednesday.
Is a Wednesday? I mean, yeah, June the
Yeah.
7th. All right. So we're gonna cut it off on June 5th. So we can give my boy Cam, I'm gonna help him out too. Enough time to write these names down and get them in the box. We don't really do it out the hat, we do it out the shoebox. So gonna cut the names out on June the 5th. We're cutting the contest off. We're gonna cut the names out. Last time we had a big influx of people try to enter after the cutoff.
Womp, womp,
All
womp.
right, so let's not do that. Don't be that guy. I'm telling y'all plenty of time in advance. All right, let's not be that. Let's not be that guy and lose out on winning this Xbox because you wanted to wait till June 6th for some reason to put your entries in. All right, so y'all do that, man. If you tuned into the podcast right now, we appreciate you for being here. Go ahead and get over to the Instagram, man. Hit that follow button. If you're watching this video right now, you not like the page or follow the page yet, go ahead and hit the page. Nora says, "Hi, Daddy." Hey, baby. Nora is at my mom's house for the night, so I can do the podcast with y'all. So hey, shout out to Nora Ray.
Shut
but
up, man.
um, get over to the Instagram page, man. Follow the Read Talk and Listen or the RTL podcast over there on Instagram, man. Get at my super producer at Killer Cam, KILLR Cam. And don't forget my guy right here, DA Dreaded Archer 17. Last but not least, myself, Big Poppy _ONE9. Go ahead and follow those pages, man. Y'all get over there to the YouTube, man. Run that up. All right. We trying to run those watch hours up. We trying to run those subscribers up. I see the numbers creeping on YouTube, but I need to see them run off one time for the one time.
Yeah, they creeping. People watching. People's
Exactly.
watching.
So y'all get over there for that, and we're gonna keep rocking it right here on the Read Talk and Listen podcast, man.
I would say I was thinking about this the other day. Um, if we do some merch giveaways, we need to do a couple merch giveaways and just do it exclusive to YouTube. Got to be present on YouTube to watch and win. We're gonna pull somebody out the comments.
Yeah,
Just for a shirt. Just for a shirt. Just to entice some people.
straight like that. We've been
Damn.
talking about doing that for a while too, going over to YouTube for some shows, just to drive some people to come over and watch it.
Exactly.
I hope we good enough for y'all to just not be scrolling down Facebook and watching, but y'all really coming over here on Wednesday to fool with us, man, because we fool with y'all. All right.
Exactly.
But speaking of fooling with,
Go with it.
did y'all fool with this year's draft class?
I mean, I dug it. I dug it.
Cam, I heard a little.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't really pay much attention to it. Other than the top three, we knew what was gonna happen, or we thought we knew what was gonna happen. I mean, it just ain't. I'm 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 detaching myself right now. You know what I'm saying? And and I don't have a team anymore. So I'm fans of these cats. Congratulations to everyone who was drafted or signed, and before we go real deep into that, shout out to TV Hunt,
Yes,
Texas High
sir.
alum, signed with the Chiefs. So I mean, yeah, I dug. I mean, that was dope for me. But yeah, man, I don't have a team anymore. I had to get up off the team stuff. I'm just a fan of the sport and a fan of the game and a fan of all these players. So that's where I'm at. So I don't really have no loyalty to nobody. I'm just glad everybody got in and did their thing, and we're gonna see how it rocks. That's where I'm at with
For sure.
And that's the type of answers that I'm glad y'all both said that you answered the way y'all did, because that's like the vibe around the whole draft. At least the people that I've come in contact with and talked to, what I'm saying, throughout the country, since the draft has happened. Either I didn't really pay attention to the draft this year, or it was cool, but I saw who I wanted to see go early, and then I didn't watch day two. You know what I'm saying? None of that. That was kind of like the mood around the draft this year. And I'm just wondering. Zach Doty says the wide receiver class will be solid. Not impressed by anyone else, and I'm kind of right there with you too,
Yeah,
Doty.
I'm right there with him. I'm right there with him.
I'm
it. Hey,
kind of right there with you too.
shout out Zach Doty for watching on YouTube.
Big facts, big facts. Hey, the draft class for me, sometimes they say, like, oh, this draft class is like really top heavy. I think this draft class is probably going to be more mid to bottom heavy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? With the guys that went day 2 and day 3, because there were some dogs that went day 2 and day 3 this year.
Yep.
A lot of the guys that went day 1 for me were the Barbie doll guys. The guys that they've been sticking in front of our faces for the last 3 years.
Yep. And they got no choice but to go in the top.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, um, also, I wanted to ask you about the draft. Have y'all seen the quarterback from Kentucky, Will Levis? All right, he didn't go in the first round or whatever. It was like a 0.93 chance that he wouldn't go in the first round. Like, they built his story up before the draft and everything like that or whatever. And now all this stuff is coming out to say Will Levis, he's this average American, white kid who goes to Kentucky and plays football. And he's pretty damn good at Kentucky. And now he's in the draft with the C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young. You know what I'm saying? These caliber quarterbacks who and Anthony Richardson, who also have these stories. You know what I'm saying? But he don't got no story. So they're saying that the conspiracy TikTokers and everybody are saying that they built his story up just, and they knew he wasn't gonna go in the first round. Have y'all seen any of that? Do y'all feel any type of way about that? What's up?
I mean, I do believe that they build certain players up. Like if there's a guy that I believe that maybe not the league, but like sports writers, ESPN, all that, the media, the sports media, that they want to see put out front because they believe that they have a shot or a good story, could be a good player. I believe they beef up the story a little bit. They make it sound like he had a little harder time than he probably did, and college was such a struggle, and he managed to beat the odds and da da da. They make the story up because you sell the story to the fans, and then now the fans want the kid on the team, and then the team is seeing that the fans want the kid on the team. So it's like, man, we might need to look at this dude. It's going because he gonna put asses in the seats, and at the end of the day, it's what it's about.
Right.
I think you said it best with your introduction to the story. I don't know that name. I'm not no college football guru or anything by any means. Doty might have heard of the cat because he's in it like that. But what you said in the build up, he was an average white cat who went to Kentucky that was pretty good at football. There's 1,000. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, if I don't know you, then who else gonna know you? If the average fan, I can only be an average fan. I'm not a fanatic. The average fan, if I ain't heard of you, Kentucky. I mean, if it wasn't a quarterback from Tennessee or Alabama or Georgia, I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing in Arkansas. You know, hell, he wasn't even playing at Mizzou. I don't know. I don't know you.
Exactly.
No shade to Kentucky, by any means, but
Yo, hey,
you know what
how
I'm
many
saying.
how many players are in the draft?
Oh, that's a good question right there. That's a question that you would have to answer to before me.
Yeah, see, I don't have my
Hold on, let me see what I can
Set
do
up.
quick here.
Uh,
I'm on the curve screen. I got a little room to make some moves here. Y'all
but
still
I mean,
rocking with y'all? Y'all still see me?
oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
but that's what people never really look at is like how many players actually enter the draft, and not even
16,000 are draft eligible,
God dog. So
and
think
only
about this.
259 will be drafted.
So just being drafted is a feat in its own. So I don't know why people trip about being at what round you go. If you just get a bus ticket and a shot,
Bro,
bruh, that's 16,000 people, man.
if you just get to walk through the door, right? Like that chance. That's a bigger accomplishment than most people. Let's just be realistically honest. That's going to be a bigger accomplishment than most people are going to accomplish in their entire life. No
Yep,
matter what job they get, no matter what house they buy, no matter what, that's going to be a bigger accomplishment than most people are going to make just based off the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Out of 16,000, especially if you get drafted, out of 16,259, bro, that's 1.6%. 1.6% of the people that enter the draft are drafted each year. So if you get drafted, you you already beat the odds.
Yeah.
exactly.
So the dude did get picked in the second round.
Yeah, he did get picked in the second round, I
Okay,
believe.
well, yeah. So you did your thing. You was better than you was better than the story. Somebody knew who you was. You did something right. Just because you wasn't a household name, you in there. Now it's time to really turn it up. Now,
Yeah, make
now the
yourself a
playing field.
household name where it counts.
Yeah, you got the hard part out the way. You drafted now. You're gonna get your shot. So now prove yourself. Prove that you're not
Yeah,
just
he's
some
number
average white dude.
33 overall.
Yeah, prove that you ain't just some average white dude from Kentucky that nobody knows. Do your thing, Playboy. Get your bread.
Exactly,
You
exactly,
number
exactly.
33 out of how many? 260.
However many I just said, 259 or whatever it was.
That's damn good. Like
Yeah.
there should be no conspiracy there.
Hell, put me 259. Should I be 260?
And we call that the
I'll be
oh,
Mr. Irrelevant. Shit.
call that the upper crust, my boy.
Yeah, you hear me? Like that was wild. But I did see a lot of people talking about that, post draft and everything or whatever. Like I didn't watch the kid play. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen him play at all. I haven't gone back and watched the film. It's giving me no reason to. You know what I mean? So I'll leave that where it's at. But were there any draft surprises for y'all?
Draft surprises. Ooh. Man, honestly, I think this draft went as it was supposed to go. There was really like no big moves, no big jumps for the team trying to get somebody. It just kind of went as it was supposed to go.
I don't have any surprises. Not right off the top of my head. If I go down through and really look at each name,
Yeah,
uh, I might have a surprise or two on there. I think if I have any surprise, um, it's that your beloved Cowboys,
I was about to
uh,
say, did they do something dumb or not?
they didn't get a running back, or they don't have a backfield situation going on right now.
No, but we did. I'm sure they'll make some moves because I know what's his name. Pollard. I mean, he's injured, and you got rid of Zeke, so you got to do something. So I'm sure they got something in the works.
I mean, they might have something in the works as far as bringing somebody in and things like that. I just feel like the draft is a place to get you a good, fresh, cheap back, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I
So,
mean, Cowboys are known to drop the ball during the draft, though. That's why I'm not surprised.
but they beef up the D tackle or whatever. They beef up at a spot. Y'all kind of needed a little beefing in there. I just the Cowboys draft for me. The reason I was watching it this year is because I've been saying this for the last 5 or 6 years that there has been a team or two that have come through Dallas that have been Super Bowl caliber.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But they always have shit the bed from an office standpoint. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing in that last piece or bringing in those two last pieces or whatever it might be. So I kind of thought they might switch the game up this year and saying go get somebody different. I thought Tennessee may have a stronger draft this year. Those are my draft surprises. Not necessarily like which player didn't go first or whatnot.
Oh no,
Who
Brandon Lord said they drafted TCU's running back.
the Cowboys did?
Yeah,
What round was that in? Because I must have missed that.
I, as I recall, I think it was like on a Saturday, wasn't it? It was like it was a Saturday draft, either Friday or Saturday.
Brandon Lord slow on the comments, but yeah,
Let me
I
check.
didn't see them take a. I didn't see them take a running back. They needed to. So if they did, sixth round. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
so Saturday.
there we go. So that was a smart move by them. So maybe I'm just talking outside of my neck here, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But uh, my only surprises were like team surprises. Like I kind of thought you might go a little different route there. The Eagles surprised me of how aggressive they were in the draft.
I did see that. I didn't know what position he played, but I do remember seeing the Cowboy
One of
scout
the
was
Cowboys. That's what it
yeah, he called him
was.
and was like, "Hey, you want to come to work for me on Monday?"
So that might be a little poo cheese. So that might be a little poo cheese situation. I ain't saying he ain't good. I'm just saying that might be a little poo cheese situation. Hey, we didn't got all we gonna get out this draft. Hey, what about my boy? Oh yeah. Go and take him last. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? No shade to him. No shade to him. You know what I'm saying? I hope he do his thing. But that kind of seemed a little shady to me. I don't know what y'all feel about that.
Hey man, sometimes it ain't about what you know, it's who you know, and
Hey,
he threw
facts
the
on
right
that too.
dude.
All you
He threw
gotta
the
do
right
is get in
dude.
the door, like I'm saying. And that's like I'm glad Cam brought up TV earlier. All you gotta do is get your foot in the door, man. And he in there. He got his
Yeah.
foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? He gonna at least get a shot at it. And if from what I've seen and having a conversation with him, yeah, he's 5'5". He was good in the Big 12, but that's not saying much. Hey, Brandon, let me tell y'all about Brandon. You see how he threw that? See how he threw that little slide Big 12, that little slide Big 12 knock in there? He always knocked the Big 12 when we're talking about somebody else. But bring up his beloved Longhorns.
Mm.
And the Big 12 is the best thing since sliced bread. Anything Texas do in the Big 12, he gonna give it props. But he just came at this dude, not only because he was 5'5", but he was good for the Big 12. That's crazy, man. Texas fans, Arkansas fans kind of getting the head up on y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Talk about it.
I ain't gonna lie. Arkansas fans starting to get a little head up on Texas fans. Because now Arkansas fans have kind of settled in to their place in sports.
They know they roll.
Yeah, they done settled into that role. No offense, Cam. I ain't coming right at you, but I'm just saying. Arkansas fans, they done found you know what I'm saying? They done, oh, this is where we sit at. You know what I'm saying? Because right for a little minute, everybody wanted them to be way down here. And they was like, oh, hell no, we definitely ain't that. But then they
Hey,
thought they was, you know what I'm saying?
hey,
Alabama, Georgia. You know, they thought they was on that pedestal.
like Bolt said the other night, give me the battle line, give me the boot, and give me the cotton bowl, and that's a good season, baby. Got all that.
Exactly. And that, hey, him saying that the other night is part of me making this statement right now. Give us our trophies. Give us our regular season trophies.
And we good.
And keep us happy. Give it
Throw
put
us in
us.
a decent bowl close to
You
the
hear
crib.
me? You hear me? Throw us in a decent bowl close to the crib. You know we're gonna travel. You know what I'm saying? You know we're gonna travel. Hey, and they sitting there, but Texas fans, they on the brink of this regime. You know what I'm saying? It's been coming for like the last 5 years, but they on the brink of this regime and they holding on to it. And that's
But
what they coming with.
but the thing they
Oh
give me is
no.
it's not as if Texas has been winning a bunch of national titles in our lifetime.
They've only won one in our lifetime, man.
One, that's it.
Oh
One.
five.
Update to the story. He was from Kansas State, not TCU.
Oh my goodness, Brandon. Oh yeah, I know the 5'5" cat from TCU. He pretty straight. I mean not TCU, but Kansas State. He pretty straight. He pretty straight. He little as hell though, but he pretty straight.
Tote that rock.
Yeah, he be
He'll
toting
be
that
more,
rock.
he'll be more of like a Felix Jones type.
He gonna be more like a get back there and catch these punts type. If we win the AutoZone Alternator Bowl, we doing something. Brett, you a Razorback too?
Wait,
Hey,
is that what it's called? Alternator Bowl?
No
he
way in
just made
hell.
up. He just
You don't need a new alternator. Yeah, I heard that clicking. The alternator.
Alternator.
Oh my God. Can you imagine the NIL commercial? Got KJ cranking on the car. It's all good, baby. AutoZone, come on in. We're gonna get you fixed up.
Hey, that boy. That's what I'm saying. Then Arkansas too. Hey, give us a quarterback that's gonna give us some highlights. and we
Ain't
good.
T. Ain't
Look, she
T.
thought some go hogs. Not a real fan. Telling y'all that now. You,
Hey,
hey,
she
her
talking
and
about
her
the hogs.
sister,
She talking about the hogs down the street.
her and her sister are fake fans. I want y'all to know that.
Come watch the game at my crib anytime.
Her and her sister are fake fans. So we ain't even respect that go hogs. Unless that was Fid comment from her page.
I'm gonna say it's fed.
But Texas fans, man, they done slid into that state, man, where they don't know what's real, you know what I'm saying, and what's not. You know, Arch Manning is the next godsend to half of them. Half of them think he's trash. But all in all, they think that Texas is on the up and up. They gonna come into the SEC and take that shit over. And I've already told them that their bed's already made in the SEC, right at the bottom. They got a pillow, a blanket, all that shit, right at the bottom, waiting on them.
Right next to Vanderbilt.
He said, "I'm a Hogs fan first couple games, then I question." Hey man, yeah, Arkansas, they'll hurt your heart now. That's something they will do. But yeah, they fans have moved up in my books, and they've settled their place in society, man. And I'm all down for it. You go to a game in Fayetteville, man, it's a good time, it's fun. You know what I'm
Great
saying?
atmosphere.
Hey, come on, man. Shout out to them boys. But Texas, y'all on the down, y'all on the decline. Horns down, definitely fit.
Definitely fed. Yep.
Hey, Antonio Brown announces his comeback as a Raven kicker. He's the only source that says it. What?
Hey, he trying to speak into existence. That's all he doing. He putting it out there to see what the fans gonna say. I mean, I saw it on Twitter. People are talking. It had a couple thousand retweets, but I don't know. I don't know if he got much left in the tank.
Cap
that he don't. I'm gonna say I don't know if he do. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
I'm saying that that's not even a question for me.
I don't think the tank is the problem.
Yeah,
Is not the problem.
yeah. The tank might be too full. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's some of the problem.
It's water in the gas.
This is my thing with AB to the Ravens. I want to see AB come back because if anybody know me, I'm like Cam. I don't have a team. Hey, I just watch the games on Sunday. I like players and I like to see them ball. And if anybody has ever turned on a game on Sunday, whether you was a fan of him or not, and watch that man go to work on a Sunday, there ain't too many out there like it.
No, that's true.
So I want to see him come back because I think it's good for the game. But we also got to remember what he also brings to the game as well, with all the antics and whether he done wrong or right, he don't handle the situation the correct way. You know what I'm saying? So you got Odell in that locker room now.
Yeah.
All right. You got Lamar in that locker room now, who just got the bag, highest paid QB. Matter of fact, give my boy some hand claps. Come on. Highest paid QB. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of ego already in that locker room. Let's just be honest. Can Antonio Brown come into that locker room and fit into a role?
I mean, maybe during this time off, he's gotten his head straight. You know what I'm saying?
He just locked his whole entire team out of the fucking locker room with practice facility.
Who talking about his soccer team?
His or arena football team or whatever he team he owns.
Oh yeah, it's an arena football team.
Yeah, he
locked
just
him
did
out.
that. Locked him out. I didn't read the story, bro. I was just like, damn, son. But
I just to school,
buy you books, and what you do?
Eat the teacher's lunch.
Eat the teacher's lunch, man.
I thought eat the teacher.
No, bro. They just never finished that shit back in the day. They just never finished that shit back in the day, man. It's eat the teacher's lunch.
I thought it was buy you
Which,
books,
by the way, makes no sense regardless of what it is.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean, bro?
That's one of them things you hear it, and just use the green.
Yeah. Hey, been using it ever since. Like it makes sense.
Bro, there's a lot of things. there's a lot of things in the South that don't make sense. Like, and I'll say, and like being up in North Dakota, I mean South Dakota, I'll say it. People be like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll show them fat meat greasy." I'm like,
Oh,
what are
that's
you
my
talking?
favorite. That's one of my favorites right there, boy.
What are you talking about? Like,
Hey, but the thing about that one is, whenever we was younger, I didn't know what they were saying either on that one. I thought they were saying fat me greasy,
yeah,
and I'm like, what is fat me greasy? Like that don't even make no sense. Like what you mean? And then fat meat is greasy. Okay,
yeah,
that
fat
I
meat
got.
is yeah, fat meat is greasy.
Hey, before I lost all this weight, fat me was greasy. I feel you on.
Hey, bro, but yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna show
Hey,
you that fat
bro,
meat is greasy.
I
That
don't
shit
know
funny.
I don't know who this dude was, but I remember being down in Wumby, and there was some cat, and he had his shirt off, belly out. I remember saying like, "Yo, that's fat meat greasy." That's him. That's what they talking about.
Been hearing about
No,
you my whole life.
Like,
I've been
oh,
hearing about you my whole life, bro. You
that
fat
shit
meat
makes
greasy.
sense.
But
Oh, we have
yeah,
another comment from B. Loris.
Nick, remember I told you these playoff games change from game to game. The Celtics are blowing the Sixers out by 30 right now after losing the first game pretty bad. What's the quarter before you talking to me? If it's like the second or third quarter, talk to me at the final. And then we can get to that. Brandon Lewis, just you on the bad side of the bet right now, fam. That's all it comes down to. Okay. I understand that games can go either way. But if you've been watching the dominant teams that for the most part in these playoffs, or pretty much all of them, the dominant team is taking over.
Currently,
Yep.
we have 8 minutes left in the fourth, and the Celtics have them by 30 ball.
30 ball with 8 minutes left. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I hope they come back and beat them. It's
Well,
probably not going to
71 to a bill. Blueface.
happen. 29. It ain't even 30. But
There's still hope.
no, that would be the worst comeback ever. I mean, the worst let up ever, whatever you want to call that, by the Celtics. But if Antonio Brown comes back, man, I hope they find some way to work it out. I need the Ravens to be good next year. All right, we fought for you, Lamar.
We
You know what I'm
did.
saying? I know you claiming all the success to yourself that you went in there, you and your moms went in there, handled the deal, but we was out here brokering in the street. All right, we've been out here screaming from the rooftops, "Pay this man!" All right,
Hey, that man.
and you finally got it. All right, so shout out to y'all, man. But I hope they can find a way uh, to make that work, man. This story right here is kind of poo cheese to me. This is a poo cheese gesture by kind of a poo cheese person in his field. You know what I'm saying? Jacoby and Thomas says Saints and Dolphins lost in the draft. All right, hey, tell me what you think. Yeah, go ahead and let me know.
But see, the Saints lost because they gave up so much getting rid of Sean Payton. I've never heard of a team giving draft picks away to get rid of a coach. That didn't make any sense to me.
Look at him, his heart hurting over there. He used to be a Saint.
Just let it die.
He used
Too
to be a
soon.
Saint. Sean Payton to the Broncos. I remember that deal. It was kind of janky. Sean Payton to the Broncos. Uh,
That's right.
Or,
That's right.
or,
Where
or,
you,
did,
where you
or,
at,
did,
Chris?
or did the Broncos give a lot up for him?
the Broncos probably was the ones that give up something for a coach. You ain't giving up nothing and giving the coach. But I remember that deal was kind of wonky. Uh, but this next story, we're gonna come back to that when Jacoby answered with his take on that. Um, but this story is kind of poo cheese to me because I feel like it's a lot of salt. It's a lot of salt involved in this story. All right, Austin Rivers, he comes out on a podcast. I don't even know what podcast it was. Probably JJ Redick's podcast because everybody going on that thing right now talking crazy. Uh, he comes out and says Bronny James is only getting, this NIL deals because of who his dad is. He's not even that good. Back when I was in high school, I was the number one player in the country. I would have maximized my deals out. I would have added 20, 30, up to $60 million in NIL or to my net worth uh, if I was coming out of high school right now. And I'm not, and this to me, the reason why I say it's a lot of salt involved is because this ain't Jimmy Buckets. You know what I'm saying? Who really came up and made it to the league. Bro, your pops is Doc Rivers.
Right?
So you know what I'm saying? So what do we say? You don't think your pops being Doc Rivers? Not saying you wasn't going dumb when you was in high school, because you go back and watch the tape, he was. But you don't think your pops being Doc Rivers had something to do with you getting that number one number?
Yeah, bro, you had the best training, best coaching.
I mean, even outside of that.
I mean, even outside of that, but saying you had the resources to put you where you are. You had the skills, but then the resources just boosted you there.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, your dad and that during that time, your dad had just won a championship with the Celtics. So now your dad is a world champion coach, Doc Rivers. You're not just a normal kid. You in that same vein with Bronny. The same vein.
Same vein. So that's why I thought there was a lot of salt that came from that comment. Like, why are you so upset at this cat for getting a boost from his pops when you got the same boost, if not a better boost? You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's criticizing your play because your dad's a coach. But if people are criticizing his play because his dad is the greatest basketball player to ever play.
Who does he play for?
Austin Rivers now. I don't even know if he's still in the league. He may be.
So he talking reckless and not in the playoffs.
Oh, he damn sure. If he in the playoffs, he on the bench like a hoe.
Huh.
Check. Yeah. Where you at, Cam? Where you at?
I see him in the first picture that pops up is in a Wizards jersey.
Oh, you know they ain't nowhere near the playoffs.
Timberwolves.
They are in the playoffs, or they were. They got whacked already.
Nuggets burn them down.
Yeah, they got whacked already.
Nuggets burn them down.
I just thought it was just so much salt in that comment, man. But he brought up something like, the mixtape era, and I want to speak on that too a little bit, because the mixtape era back then, because whoever was interviewing it, I want to say it was JJ Redick, was like, yeah, man, the mixtapes back then were 10 times better than what you see today.
Bullshit.
Exactly. I'm like, what the hell are we talking about? Them grainy ass mixtapes I was putting out back then from the huddle camera at the top of the bleachers is not better than these mixtapes with these cats standing on the court with these Sony A7 IIIs. Shout out to y'all. On the court with these, G Master lenses all up in their faces. It's nowhere near. The video editing quality is different. The cuts, the transitions, everything is different. We see a lot more of it.
Yeah.
We see a lot more of it. We ain't waiting for the weekend for mixtape volume 3 to come out.
Not even the weekend, bro. It literally be they had the game in February. You don't get to see that shit till March, end of March.
That's what I'm saying.
So you like, oh man, that new huddle mixtape coming out. It's coming out. And by then, they didn't play 5-6 tournaments.
Exactly. And they getting the next one ready. And so, yeah, the mixtape era in itself was like a better era, I think, for like sports highlights, because we weren't so numb to it. We was waiting on them shits. You woke up on Saturday. When the last time you didn't watch ESPN Top 10?
I can't call it.
Cam?
I don't know. I done probably sent more into them than I've watched.
Exactly, because we see ESPN Top 10 every single day.
Every day.
At any moment we want to. We see ESPN Top 10. I can get on Instagram right now, especially on the podcast page or on my other pages, and see nothing but sports. There ain't nothing but highlights. Hell, Black Cobra got 3 pages. I can get all my Georgia baseball in 3 pages on my phone at the swipe of it any day, and I can see it every day, all day. So yes,
shout out Cobra.
Shout out my boy Cobra. So yes, the mixtape era had a bigger bang when you dropped the mixtape. But these videos that's coming out now, I mean, hell, we do it for a living. You ain't got to be that guy. I can make you look like that guy.
Hey, that's the big.
I can make you look like that guy.
Prime example, Julian Newman.
But he can shoot.
He can shoot, but they made him look better than he really was.
They made him look bigger than what he was.
Yes.
That's what that was. They was shooting that shit from the floor, like on the floor, all up angles. And he looked like he was the same height as everybody else. And everybody was wondering why he ain't got no offers, why he ain't got this, why he ain't got that. Well, he's like 5'5".
5'4". 5'4".
Yeah, he's short. But he could shoot. He was strapped up in high school. I mean, he still is. But I mean,
he ain't in high school no more.
You know what I'm saying? He still is strapped up, but he's just short.
Oh, yeah.
He's just short. And he had a tragic attitude, too. He had a tragic attitude, too.
Well, that sound. I got to be quiet.
But older cats are hating on Bronny James. It's almost reminiscent of what, you know, they play this video every now and then whenever they talking about LeBron in some aspect of getting old. They played the video of him, you know, or him approaching the draft, and he about to be the number 1 pick in the draft. And everybody on the Cleveland Cavaliers is talking that shit. You know, they hate.
I've been here 5 years. I'm the leader of this team. I'm not gonna let no teenager come in and take over this team. That's what he did.
Exactly. You know, he can come in and be a fit. You know, he might come in and fit in, but you just can't come in the NBA and take over like that or whatever it is. But the old heads were just hating on him. You know what I'm saying? And I think Bronny is already getting that, which I don't know if he even considers Austin Rivers the old head. I'm sure he don't respect his game like that. But the old guys are already hating on Bronny. The world is already hating on Bronny, man. I hope he can.
Man, it's because he's a threat. Well, the older players that are hating on him because he's going to be a threat to them when he gets in the league. You know what I'm saying? Because he could be the guy to come in and take your job. Let's just be real. And then the world is hating on him, saying like we don't because let's just get to the point. LeBron is towards the end. We know that in the next 5 years he'll be retiring. We know this.
Yeah.
All right. The world don't want to see one James leave and another one come in and pick up right where he left off. Because now you're going to have another 20, 25 years of a James. And as soon as in the middle of that James career, then you got another one coming through. You know what I'm saying? And Bryce. So you're going to have three generations of Bryce, of Joneses. Damn. Of Jameses coming through. Shout out to June Jones, not June Jones, guys.
Listen to this cat, bro. What is wrong with him, y'all?
No lie, and you know this.
What's wrong with this? He didn't say everybody's name. Knew what he's supposed to say. I can't mess with this dude, man.
Oh, Larry June. Shout out to Larry June.
Yeah, shout out Larry June. But speaking of LeBron, man, and even Brandon bringing up that comment earlier, man, let's go ahead and get to business, man. 1-0. That's all I got to say really about it. 1-0. Y'all know what it is, man. King James came through that thing. AD came through that thing. AR-15, whatever they want to call them, came through that thing. My boy D-Lo. Who else? Who else out there balling for them boys right now? Number
Schroeder.
2.
Schroeder. Schroeder doing his thing. He playing his role. He playing his role.
But my boy number 2.
Tristan Thompson.
Man, hey, Tristan Thompson ain't played a lick, but all right, shout out to the cat though. Play your role, my boy. If your role is to hand out water and only one great James, and that's Rick James. Hey, Rick James, I'm gonna let that one go just because I love that show. Hey, Rick James, but you know, LeBron is that guy, the greatest James ever. But yeah, the Lakers lead the Golden State Warriors 1-0, man. Great start to the playoffs for the Lakers, man. 4-1 to the Grizzlies, who were a 2 seed. Now they playing against the Warriors. If they can 4-1 or 4-0, the Lakers, the Warriors. Hey, I'm gonna take a couple weeks off. Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple weeks off, baby, because LeBron breaking history. I don't know how I will make it happen because I done priced LeBron tickets. I didn't price LeBron tickets all the time, especially playoffs. Oh man. But if just so some way the Lakers make it to the finals. That boy said Lakers in 3. Is there some way I can make it if LeBron make it to the finals and I can get a ticket? I don't give a damn if it's at the top. I'm talking about in the rafters. I'm gonna be in that thing.
Shit, I watch it from the back.
Because we getting to the point now where if he makes it to the finals, it's definitely possibly the last finals for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. If he messed around and win, not him, but the Lakers messed around and win the finals. Man, in the same season he broke the all-time scoring record. You got to leave on that note. But
that's what I said too, though.
But I believe he'd want his retirement tour.
Ain't gonna be no retirement tour. We can get that in a second. Ain't gonna be no retirement tour though. But I was saying that same thing. I think if they somehow get into the finals and they win it, he low key gotta retire.
Yep.
But I also think he'll play some more because then he's gonna be at number 5. And we know what's after 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? So he always say he ain't worried about that shit, but at the end of the day, it's being said too much.
And you know when he by himself in these 4 walls, he thinking about that shit. Man, if I can just get 6,
I could already have 6. That's what he's thinking about.
Just to see how the conversation will change, because that's the whole argument. You know, Jordan got 6 rings, which I hate the argument.
But
because,
I think
like
when LeBron gets 6 rings, you know what the argument will be next. You know, he didn't go 6-0 though. Because if he goes to the finals this time, this will be his 11th, 12th finals trip, and then he'll have 6 to show for it, 50%. They're gonna say Jordan 100%.
How long till Bronny comes in the league?
2 years at minimum.
And Bryce?
He only a sophomore, I think. So he got a while.
I was gonna say he might have 5, but that dude talking about some 7, 8.
Yeah, exactly. So but Bronny got to go be a one and done. I think his only chance to play with LeBron is if he go to college and be a one and done.
One and done. Ball
Anything
out.
other than a one and done, he ain't got that many seasons where he gonna have a pool.
Yeah,
I don't think. I don't know though, because he came out this year and damn near averaged 30. So I don't know if me sitting here saying he ain't got that much left in the tank is even valid.
Man, he might prove us wrong. I mean, look at sports medicine; it's just getting better and better and better, and he's at the point where the science of medicine is getting better as he's getting older. So,
but we also are starting to see long lasting injuries that we didn't see early in LeBron's career.
but I mean, that's any athlete. Most athletes, when you're younger, your body bounces back as you get older.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He keep getting these in because he playing 40 minutes a game right now in the playoffs.
Whew. Nope.
Only person playing more than him is AD at 44.
So if you were his agent, if you were Maverick Carter, would you say, "Hey, bro, if you win this thing, man, let's go and call it"? Do you tell him that? If you in his camp?
It's the Tom Brady situation, bro. This dude don't know nothing else but NBA basketball or just basketball in general, but really NBA basketball. He's been in the NBA longer than he has not in his lifetime.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, most people ain't going to get to say that.
Over 50% of his life right now has been in the NBA.
Yes.
God, dog.
His entirety of, he went from high school, being a high school kid, walking around like these cats we see every day, all day, like we were, to being LeBron James, NBA superstar, and 20 years later, he's still at the top, LeBron James, NBA superstar. He doesn't know anything else. It might be even harder for him to shut it off than it was for Tom Brady.
But think about Brady. He was in the NFL more than his life, more than 50% of his life.
I mean, yeah, he came in the NFL probably 22, 23?
Probably 22.
22. Left up
Clay
out of
Kills
that thing at
42.
42. Yep. Hey, and it's hard to shut it down. But what I'm saying on Brady, why I'm saying it would this might be harder for LeBron, is because Brady came in and sat down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He came in and sat down. Brady know what it's like to not be superstar Brady. He know what it's like. LeBron don't know nothing of what it's like not to be in number one, the chosen one, number one. That's all he know. When you retire, when he retire, it's no more. Think about it, he can't cut on for the last 20 years. He has never cut on a sports station and not heard his name.
within
Right.
5 minutes.
Straight like that. Something about him in that show.
And just imagine walking into like a walk-ons or a Hoot or any restaurant with a TV on and just sit down trying to have a meal and just be like, who that calling my name?
The next talking about you, probably talking that shit too. That's the thing. That's the thing. But speaking of that, that's the redemption or the what you call? What'd you say? Revival tour, last ride, whatever you want to call it.
The retirement tour.
Retirement tour. He ain't getting one of those because he's so hated. A lot of the players do like LeBron, but he's so hated around the world. Like when LeBron comes to a gym to play a basketball game, yes, there's a lot of LeBron James fans in there, but the people who are not LeBron James fans are straight haters of LeBron James.
But do you think so? So say if he win this, they win it this year, and he got the scoring title, do it all in the same year, and he like, man, it's time to go. I'm gonna do one more thing. All these players that are a lot of these players that have been, you know what I'm saying, hating. They want to be out there jersey swapping and handshake because when he out the way, then they might actually look like something. Like y'all remember when LeBron retired? So and so really stepped up. He was the greatest, and whoever he is on next will be on next for however long till somebody else come along. Maybe Bronny. I'm hoping Melo get his stuff together, but
Little Melo.
it's my
Hey,
guy.
I just that's huge too, right there. What you just said, Cam, because that is another big reason for the hate for LeBron around the league. Think about how many people that came in the league
Came
and
and went.
they've never had a chance. They never had a chance to be the guy.
And had great careers, good
Had
career.
great
I mean,
careers
yes, and just was a peon.
compared to the King.
Bro, think about this. There's some cats there's some cats in the league now that weren't born when LeBron James got drafted. They weren't born.
They weren't born in '03.
And they are now playing with LeBron.
Straight like that. Watch this. I mean, it's crazy. He didn't play against like 7 or 8 dad and son duos that came through the league. I mean, think about that. Kids, you had Thanksgiving dinner with your pops, and y'all swapping how LeBron put that shit on y'all ass. Hey, when y'all was in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, you only gave me 35, he got your ass 50. You know what I'm
Keep on. I'm gonna call Brian.
saying? You remember when he dunked on your ass? Jason Terry can't show up to no family events.
None.
Hey, if I was Jason Terry's cousin, every time he came to my house, I had that shit on the wall. A big ass poster of it. Then LeBron dunking on him, man.
Big old fat head.
Hey, just you ring the doorbell. It's LeBron James.
D-Way to LeBron James. Oh, man. Hey. Cam a Celtic, too, y'all. I just want to throw that out there. Y'all hear him talking about his boys.
I'm just a fan of the game.
Who me? Oh, I'm just married to the game.
Married to the game. Game be good to me.
Hey, if you're watching the podcast right now, man, we appreciate y'all for being here, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Hit that with the laughs. Hit that follow button over there on the Instagram page, man. Get up my guy right here, Killer Cam, Killr Cam, over there on the Instagram, man. All the sneaker needs, if you can't find them, he can. All right. And then if you just want to see a beautiful, beautiful Air Max collection, man, scroll down the page. They all right there for you. If you got any Air Max questions, anything like that, man, that's the guy you need to talk to, man. KILLR Cam. And if you're trying to get into the hunting game, man, you're trying to get your bow game right, trying to find out what the coolest apparel is, the newest gadgets and gears and stuff to go on your bows and stuff like that, man. You're just trying to find somebody to talk to or go on the hunt with, man. Get at my guy right here, DA underscore. Where your stuff at? DA underscore dreaded Archer 17, man. Over there on the Instagram. And he gonna hook you up with that, man. It's a bunch of guys you can get linked up with through him. And then also the Dreaded Archer podcast over there on the Carbon TV Media app. Make sure you go get that thing. Bow. Also,
13?
we're giving away. What's that?
13. The Dreaded Archer 13.
The underscore Dreaded Archer 17.
17.
But we also giving away Xbox right now, y'all. All right. Xbox X Series. I wish I had it right here with me. I do not have it.
Two controllers.
2 controllers. And Halo Infinite, man. You're gonna start you off with a game, 2 controllers, and I'm pretty sure I read on that box that the console comes with the Game Pass.
Yep, so it comes with a Gear Game Pass.
Yeah, so there you go. You got 12 months of the Game Pass, man. It's a ton of games on there. MLB The Show, a few of the Maddens, the EA Play comes with the Game Pass, all that good stuff, man. So get on there. Go to the graphic, tag your friends, like the page, subscribe to the page, follow the page, and that's going to get you entries, man. You can get up to 5 entries to win this Xbox. June 7th, we're going to give it away, but the entries end on June 5th. Make sure y'all listen to that. The entries end
6-5.
June the 5th. All right? So y'all make sure y'all get y'all's entries in. We're going to get this Xbox away to somebody, man.
It's free. It's free. Free now.
10-year-old. Some 10-year-olds were found working at a McDonald's in Louisville, man. So we're going back to Kentucky. Kentucky gonna come after us.
I thought y'all said Omaha.
I thought I did too, but it says Kentucky on these show notes.
Yeah, it's Louisville.
Louisville, Omaha.
Louisville, Kentucky. You know Louisville, Omaha.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But
You sent me in the title. You said Omar. And then
I don't even know what Omar was talking about. I hope you didn't put
yeah.
Read the text you sent me. What you mean?
Hey,
that's what I said. Is his name Omar? Who is Omar?
We're all kind of discombobulated. Well, folks, it's in Omaha, Nebraska, where they got the 10-year-olds working at the McDonald's.
No, it's Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky.
All right, we're gonna start this thing over.
Hit it one more time, Dub.
10-year-olds were found to be working at a Louisville, Kentucky McDonald's.
Not even frying chicken, making burgers.
Making burgers.
They frying chicken nuggets.
Next week is the fries.
This week is not the Louis. Next week is the fries. Don't stick by side.
First of all, what kind of parent do you have to be? Oh, the kicker. They weren't getting off work till 2 and 3 a.m. in the morning.
What McDonald's was y'all working at? For what?
So, number one, what kind of parent do you have to be to allow your 10-year-old to work at a McDonald's, first of all? But then second of all, they come home at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and no parents anyway, are saying anything.
Bro, it's because they probably can't. The parent probably can't find a babysitter. It was like, well, your ass is here. Might as well. You might as well put them to work.
That's why
10 years old, you could work the drive-through window.
Could you? I know 23, 25, 29, 30, 40-year-olds that can't work the drive-through. So can a 10-year-old work? Can a 10-year-old work the drive-through?
Yes, man. All you gotta do is, hey, look here. Look at that screen. Look at the name of the pop. Boom. Because the name gonna show up. Like if it's a Sprite, the name gonna say Sprite and green. Find a green label. Bow. That's your Sprite. The cup's got the letters on it, so you see.
They don't even. Yeah. They don't even pour the drinks anymore. It's on a conveyor. It fills it itself. Yeah, 10-year-old.
Yeah. The drink make itself. So all you gotta do is just take it, hand it to him, give him the sack. Thank you, sir. See you tomorrow. Oh,
I've never worked in a drive-through or any type of restaurant. So I can't really speak on this. But when I'm ordering my food, I'll be watching them press them buttons. All right. And if I come through there, I'm taking shit off and I'm
Add
adding.
cheese, no tomato.
So I don't know if a 10-year-old gonna be able to do that.
No. He ain't working a drive through taking orders. He just on the other side where he gonna give you your stuff, or just or sweeping and mopping.
Sweeping and mopping.
Hey,
It's
if
stuff
they
that
get Buddy a step stool, he back there making the burgers.
it's stuff that a 10-year-old could do in there. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that it's a little bit.
As a former McDonald's employee, pre-automation, that fool could run that place. He could even manage it.
Hey man, I'm not stopping at no McDonald's in Louisville no time soon. I don't think I want no 10-year-olds. They not sanitary. We all got kids.
Yeah, that's the thing. Are y'all gonna uphold the sanitary conditions?
That's what I'm saying. We all got kids, man. We know they not sanitary at all. It ain't nothing to make the burger. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to go digging for gold and make the burger.
That's how Brett got fired from his first job, was sneezing on the fries.
At the Piggly Wiggly.
Hey, so I couldn't deal with it, man. But if let's just say I did have my 10-year-old working. The first time you gonna come home. If the first time they make you clothes, we done.
Right.
Bro, 10.
I mean, if it's a Friday or Saturday night, let it ride.
It's a Friday or Saturday
bro,
night, let it ride.
Bro, 2:00. Ain't nothing open at 2:00.
You shouldn't have been there that long. They shut it down at midnight. 1:30, you should have been done at the latest.
Yeah, but they got a bunch of 10-year-olds running the crew. Cleanup probably take longer.
That's facts. And they're getting paid by the hour. And $15 an hour to a 10-year-old is the bag.
Boy, they live.
That's the bag. That's the bag. The bad part about it is he ain't got no bank account to cash the check, so mama got to cash the check. And guess what?
They getting robbed.
That money going towards bills, baby.
Has the workforce gotten so desperate?
It has in Kentucky
around the country that we are willing to accept a 10-year-old worker.
Hell yeah, because I can promise you, somebody came through that drive-through, saw that 10-year-old worker and said, "Well, shit, at least he working."
Hey,
and that's where the conversation ended.
Well,
baby, how old do you think that boy is? Shit, he probably about 10, 11. Hell, at least he working. Teach him young. Ain't going about their business.
And Kevin Push.
I was plowing fields when I was 10 years old.
See, that's the thing where I if you live like in a rural community, you have 10-year-olds, hell, even younger, that's working, farms. You know what I'm saying? They, either driving the grain truck, driving a tractor. Hell, you might have some that are more advanced that can drive a combine or a cutter. So you have kids actually working, but they're not working the damn 2 a.m. either.
Yeah. Right. And I don't know, bro. It's just a little bit different. Even though that is harder work, I would say the farmer side, obviously, it's harder work, I think. It's just something about it. I don't know, it just don't sit right with me. The 10-year-olds in the McDonald's getting down through it. First of all, messing with food. Yep. I ain't going for that. And then second of all, man, it's just you come in contact with so many people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It ain't sit right with me. I don't think it's cool. But to answer the question, has the workforce gotten this desperate? I think so. I mean, think about how many places you go around to even still right now that they might be closed today because nobody showed up at work. Yep. I've been to Taco Bell around a few times, and there's only been one employee in the whole establishment.
Oh, don't get me started.
So
I done been to a couple of spots, and the sad part about it is the person is like, "Yo," they'll let you know, "Look, I'm the only one that came in today. Like, it's gonna be a little bit. You got time to wait."
And they're all better than me.
Yeah.
They're all better than me. Oh, y'all not coming to work today? Gee, them lights finna be turned off.
Hey, I don't know how many times I done pulled up a little late, and if it ain't two rides sitting in the parking lot that should be there, I don't pull in.
Just keep it going. You don't work tonight? No.
We off today?
I don't want nobody mad making my food. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't want nobody mad, upset, none of that making my food.
Oh, I wasn't talking about McDonald's days. I'm talking about current time right now.
No, I'm talking about anytime.
Oh yeah, facts.
I don't want nobody mad making my food. The
Bro,
other night I had to call back up to some Wingstop. Yeah, I'm putting y'all on blast.
Hit them.
I had to call back to Wingstop because they gave me the wrong order, completely wrong.
Not even
Dude
just a little bit wrong.
already told me. First of all, they trying to give me half the money that I paid back. That's all they was gonna give me back was half. How the hell y'all gonna give me half back? I don't want none of this shit. So y'all give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me all of it back. But anyway, that's beside the point. They want to give me half the money back. And then once I was like, bro, I don't want half my money. Like I want all my money. He got a little, you know what I'm saying? He got a little pressed. And he was like, well, sir, we'll just make you some new ones. Hey, it's first of all, it's like 11:30, right? It's like a late night. You know what I'm saying? They closed at 12. I ain't never worked at a restaurant, but if I closing at 12, hey, shit, by 11:30, shit cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the fries turned off so I can cool down so I can clean it.
yeah, it's cleaned up. So he like, well, sir, we can just make you a whole new order. No, you can't.
I'm good.
I hear your energy. I know the cats in the back ain't trying to make nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So no, we good on that, man. But yeah, I'm gonna come settle up with y'all, give my little funky $14 y'all want to give me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come settle up with y'all. But yeah, I don't want nobody mad making my food. So that's already if there's only one person in there, hey, ma'am or sir, sorry you had to come to work today on that shit, but you ain't gotta worry about this order. I'm gone.
Telling you, bro, I'm telling you, hey, I done seen gas stations, bro. I ain't gonna say their name, but I done seen gas stations where one person came in for the night shift and they was like, oh, so ain't coming in. Well, hey, I can tell you right now, if they ain't here in the next 15 minutes, I'm locking the door because I'd be damned if I'm in the by myself during the night shift. I'm mopping and getting knocked upside my head for $500. They can have everything in this joker. Hey, bro, I'm the same way, bro. If I worked in the gas station and it was just me and the cat came in and look here, bro, I don't own none of this shit. You can have everything in this joker. I'm out.
Shit, that's anywhere I'm at. That's anywhere I'm at. You come in there trying to rob me? Hey, look, brother, where your truck at? Yeah, I'll help you load this shit. Hey, I ain't man, you got me bent, man. I ain't going for that. But especially at a gas station, man, you've heard the horrific stories about people running up in gas stations and doing all type of stuff to any and whoever in there. So no, I wouldn't be going for that. But no, I wouldn't go for none of that. If I pull up anywhere and I'm the only one to show up to work, I'm not doing it. If
We
I'm a
closed
construction
today.
worker and I pull up and I'm the only one on the crew, you think I'm gonna lay this concrete? Hell no, we're going home.
I'm going home.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if I pull up tomorrow, ain't
Guess
nobody there,
what?
I'm going home.
If I'm the only one and I go home, hell, hey, either they gonna fire everybody or they ain't gonna fire nobody. I'm not gonna be the only one getting fired. So hey, I'm going home.
Going home, man. I can't. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, man, the workforce right now is slim. All right, the workforce is slim, man. And then also the quality of the new workers. You know, I'm gonna get
Shit.
it's kind of poo cheese, man. A lot of my favorite spots that I frequent, man. I done seen the changeover. You know, the last senior class then graduated and went off to their respective schools, and the miss such and such that at the restaurant, they got moved up to management, so she ain't messing with the food no more. And you see the decline in the quality of the shit, man. I just don't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing right now around the
Bro,
country.
Ain't
the
a whole
quality of
lot
the
of my
food,
pleasures going around.
You hear me?
bro.
I ain't heard that in a while.
What?
My
My
pleasure.
pleasure.
Oh, hey, the first time I went to Chick-fil-A and didn't hear that, it threw me off. Matter of fact, I was on the phone with you and she was like, "I," he was like, "I."
It really make the food taste worse.
Man, what? I'm telling you.
When you go through a Chick-fil-A, and it used to be one that I went to that always did this. They don't do it no more, and I'm saddened by it. But when I'm out of town and I go to a Chick-fil-A now, and I go through there, and it's that real Chick-fil-A service that you get. You know what I'm saying? Everything they ask you, shit. Some of them even ask you too many questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you want to know how my day was? You know what I'm saying? It even get a little too crazy sometimes. But when they do that, and then at the end they hit you with that my pleasure, that shit tastes 10 times better.
Yep.
Yeah. Because you know, if it was something that's so simple as you did your job, then Buddy in the back did his.
Oh.
I know it's cheese. I ain't even got to look at the bag. I know it's cheese on this thing right here.
It's hidden. It's hidden. Y'all ain't being that nice and messing up my food.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but when they hit you with the "I," like, you have a good day. I.
Exactly. And I'm the most.
Hell no.
Bro. And sometimes I even feel like I'm a little too respectful in drive-thrus. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my shit on point. But when I don't get the reciprocation, I just know that shit's gonna be bad.
Yep.
When I go through there, you know, I'm hitting you with I want a number, what such and such, please, and yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, or all that stuff, whatever, and they just hit me with the blah answers. I'm just like, oh, this shit gonna be trash.
No, bro, I went to McDonald's and got an iced coffee. I had the app. And the app, I'm supposed to get my iced coffee for 99
cents.
Yeah,
y'all the app boys. I ain't heard about y'all in a while.
I got the 99 cents, bro, every morning. Boom. So I pull up, show the girl the app. She beat it. And she was like, 6 something. I was like, 6 something for iced coffee? And she was like, yeah, man, iced coffee expensive. I'm like, no. I was like, the app says 99 cents. She was like, dude, I just work here. And that's where it ended.
You keep that iced coffee.
I should have, but I needed it, so I paid it.
See, I'm a little different. I'm gonna pull off her, especially if I ain't paid yet.
I'm gonna look at my points right now.
Hey, the app boys.
I got about 17,000. Wow, baby, it'll give me about 3 or 4 cheeseburgers.
Man, I got a bunch of mine expire because I didn't, you know, I was trying to eat a little better.
What was it? Got a little hiccups tonight.
Bro, I don't like the fact that let them expire, bro. They used to be just let it ride. Just let it ride, Ray. Nope. Now you got a month to get in that joke. 30 days, they gone.
That's because I was doing too much.
Hey, while we on it, man, I'm gonna go ahead and speak on it. I'm about the arches. Put them damn pies back in the grease. Please.
Get on the head.
I know what y'all trying to do, but y'all handing out Big Mac sauce with the nuggets. Now y'all ain't trying to be healthy no more. Put them back in the damn grease. We like the little bubbles and crispiness.
Yeah, boy. Who you like? Who you telling?
Hey, you hear me, boy? Put them hoes in the grease. Let them hoes sizzle. I want that joke to crunch when I bite.
Hey. Hey, I want when I bite in that joke, I get the.
It wasn't the bullets. I was worried about that. Pie burnt my damn tongue.
I didn't get the taste of it. It was too damn hot. Oh, bro.
So are they microwaving them?
Are they? Well, I can't speak for now, but about 15 years ago, they was baking them. And then that's when the whole started doing all the cookies and stuff, cinnamon rolls, and they was baking everything.
They air frying them hoes now.
Probably.
Gotta be.
They air frying them hoes now.
They ain't got that crunch one. Just like, what a crunch at?
The hoes was a crunch.
And while we on the arches, hey, y'all need to bring back the snack wrap.
Why everybody keep talking about the snack wrap?
Because that shit was a bomb. Bro, the snack wrap and the salad that you shake up in the cup, man, that shit was slapping. Bro, the Mac BLT, bro, was the shit, and they took that away from us.
They took it away from us. That boy hurt. Hey, I guess I just wasn't a McDonald's guy growing up because I don't remember no damn wrap, whatever y'all talking about.
Bro, snack wrap, it came in a box. It came in a long box.
I see everybody talking about the snack wrap.
The box was like the apple pie box, but it was just longer and it was white and it said snack wrap in blue letters on it. And it had lettuce and cheese and shit flying all down, like raining down on the box.
Yeah, it was just a chicken strip on a tortilla with lettuce, cheese, and ranch.
Yep. Slap.
The whole slapping.
And they even had grilled chicken when they would chop it, you know what I'm saying? They would chop it up for you.
But hey, the Mac BLT was the boy. Early 90s. Boy.
Some places you just don't fool with the pork. And that's McDonald's. Nope. No, I take that back. Because I hit a McRib in the head 3, 4, 5 of them a week.
I ain't eating no McRib, bro.
There ain't no pork in the McRib.
Brett, where you at? I know you lurking. Tell them about this McRib.
I ain't had a McRib since the first time they snatched that joker away.
No, they said the last time was the last time.
Shit, they gonna run it back on you
That's why I said they gonna run it back.
Guess what? Your ass gonna be riding down the road. You gonna see that sign. The McRib is back. Oh, you ain't gonna turn that joke.
I will turn a U-turn in the middle of Richmond Road if I see the McRib is back, and that's on Sweet Baby Aubrey.
They gonna bring it. Bro, they ain't missing out on that money. They know they see that influx of money come up when that McRib sign go out.
That's why they finna bring back that. They finna bring back that whatever y'all talking about. Because I'm been seeing.
No, bro. There's been people that signed petitions and sent to McDonald's. They said they ain't bringing it back.
Bro, I've been seeing that shit everywhere.
But here's the thing: it ain't really like y'all got to bring that to back. Y'all got all the ingredients in the store now.
Yep.
They don't sell no chicken strips because they took away the selects.
I mean, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hell, cut a nugget up for me.
No, they still got some crispy chicken patties. Split it down the side.
Hey, they took away the selects, man. I remember when they came through with the selects.
Hey, man, the selects really was banging.
Hey, y'all remember the McWings?
No.
I don't feel.
Yep, they had wings, man. Hey, McDonald's took a lot. They done brought a lot of stuff, and they took a lot of stuff from us, man.
Did y'all ever have the fajitas?
I ain't
just
never
like
had
a snack wrap, but it had onions and peppers in it. Some little zesty sauce.
I ain't never had that. See, they breaking down that secret menu tonight, boy.
If they had that in Nashville, Arkansas, I know they had it in Texarkana.
The last store that had it used to be the Arkansas, the State Line McDonald's. They had the steak, bagel, and cheese.
Oh no! The one on Summer Hill Road got it. You can probably go get you one tomorrow. That's the last place I had one, not long ago, maybe about 6 months ago. I don't get up early enough for breakfast.
The what?
It's a steak, bagel, and cheese. Now, it ain't your
real steak.
USDA prime cut ribeye steak.
What is it?
Hey, no. Steakums.
It's steakums. Yeah, steakums. It just
shredded beef.
And they put butter on there and some onion and caramelized.
And then they compress it to a patty. But it's a steak with onions and some kind of special sauce. It slapped.
Yeah, check the one on Summer Hill Crossing. I'm out here giving addresses to this thing.
Summer Hill Crossing. The steak, bacon, bagel, and cheese.
Steak, egg, and cheese bagel.
Hey, should McDonald's be punished for having the kids work, or that's on the store?
That's on the store, man.
Yeah, that's not a McDonald's problem. That's a location.
Because you know that even whatever the application that they actually sent in or whatever, that shit did not say 10 years old.
And there's child labor law. That's federally illegal.
That's what I'm saying. There ain't no way.
Tyquan Jones, 18.
Hell yeah, they putting 18 on there. Probably some of them putting better or older. I mean, I don't know.
I lied on mine. I was 15 and I lied and said I was 16 because I was trying to get to work. But you can't tell the difference between a 15 and a 6-year-old. You can tell the difference between a damn 10-year-old and a 15 or 16-year-old. Come on now.
Exactly.
Unless it's like Gary Coleman.
What the hell is that? Gary Coleman. That boy said, not in that picture. Hey, that picture, that boy looks 6. I'm just saying.
I was questioning 10.
That's what I'm saying. He looked like he's younger than 10. But yeah, that was my first thought. I know Trey said it earlier though. Like, I'm like, man, somebody, they parents probably worked there and was like, shit, put them on.
Put them on the clock. There's 2 checks coming in the house, baby.
They ready? Put them on.
Yeah, he eat this shit every night anyway.
He asked this twice. I thought he misspelled it or was bad. Have you guys the trailer to the game unrecorded? Have you guys seen the trailer to the game unrecorded?
No,
I've not heard of unrecorded. I've seen the trailer for a game. Shout out my boy Dylan who put me on. I think it was called The Day Hell Broke Loose. It's
hey, that's the Mike Jones mixtape.
It's
that's the Mike Jones mixtape.
Yeah, Mike Jones, Magno, Comedian, Paul Wall, Day Hill, Brook Loose, Part 1, 2, and 3.
Magno.
Chingo Bling.
Chingo Bling came on late.
He came on late.
He came on way late.
McDonald's put tamales on the menu, puto.
Chingo Bling, baby. Hey, he came on late, but no, that was one of the biggest music movements. I don't even know if it was even big outside of Texas, but down here,
no, it was, bro. Mike Jones got it big. Mike Jones got it big.
Yeah, but even when Mike Jones finally went mainstream and everything like that whole Swisher House and everything was way over.
No, hell no.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If it wasn't, they all would have been.
No, because then Slim Thug went mainstream.
But Slim Thug went mainstream way after that.
And then Big Tuck, not Big Tuck, but
mainstream.
Tum Tum
ain't mainstream.
He was,
man.
They had a small.
He might have tried to. He might have tried to go mainstream, but he wasn't no mainstream. Look,
UGK
when Mike Jones, UGK was Swisher House.
They were all in the same camp. OG
Man,
Ron C.
That shit was not the same music. UGK was mainstream. UGK was mainstream. Swisher House was in the closet, beating on the wall music. Had Mike Jones blew up when they was really putting out the mixtapes like for real, then all them cats would have got on.
Because the only ones that made it out was Chameleon, Paul Wall, Mike Jones.
That's
Slim
it.
Thug.
Lil Flip.
Lil Flip.
Slim Thug got one mainstream verse, and it's on a Chameleon song. So that shit don't count.
You talking about now, currently?
Slim Thug. No, I don't know what he got now.
Oh, he up there now. Hey, Brett just texted me, said the power went out at work and they got rice running everywhere. I said, I needed you. They've been on here talking to us about the McRib.
Hey, no, I could have swore Slim Thug had like a studio album, a whole album.
See, I don't knock not one song off of it if he did back then.
What Slim Thug verse he got on with Chameleon there?
He got a song on the remix of You See Me Rolling.
No, that's not Slim Thug.
Slim Thug do got a verse. Slim Thug do got a remix with Chameleon there on You See Me Rolling.
That's Busy Bone.
Hey, listen to me. Slim Thug has a verse on that hoe. Unless he just rapped a random verse on stage.
I think he just rapped a random verse on stage.
Hell no. Hey, when the Switch House camp was really putting that shit out there, them cats was really rapping, bro. They was talking like, hey, ice on my esophagus. Hey, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Young twin, ice on my esophagus, iceberg, sniffleupagus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to mess with this? Wind up with a death wish, broke back with a ruptured disc, bling, oh my teeth and wrist, walking the bitch, I blow a kiss, whose neck turn like the exorcist. Or leading my son kiss.
That's the one. That's what I'm saying, man. DSR, all them cats back then, when it was the real chopped and screw, the real chopped and screwed, like the
DJ Screw, baby.
Hey, he said,
"Ballers, this feel great."
almost said, "Ain't no need in asking, boy. Yes, I'm a winner, bourbon on 24s with VVS and the Santa."
Hey, what is VVS?
It's a type of diamond.
Oh, okay.
It's a graded diamond.
Yeah. Hey, them cats was really rapping back then, like real, like, yeah, that was rap for sure. Bro, especially Texas rap.
The only thing that is still big from that era is the cup.
The cup. That's it. The cup made it out. Did none of the rappers make it out? Did none of that music make it out? But the cup made it out.
The cup is worldwide now.
The cup is worldwide, baby. The cup, hey. The cup is worldwide, man. And when the OGs was trying to stop the cup at the end right there, and that shit just ran off. The cup kept going and they stopped.
Hey, gone. Hey, when
I'm gonna keep drinking until all the drink is gone.
Hey, what he say? He said, "Hey, you know, everybody's kind of worried about what's in the cup. What's in the cup? Look here, man. The year of the cup. I had this. I had that. I had that. So you want to know what's in my cup? It must have been a mother success potion."
Right like that, man.
The year of the cup, man. Hey, bro.
That boy said I seen Lil Flip in Ogden. He did a show there. Hey, that's facts. What was you doing out there at the Lil Flip concert, Brett? Hey.
Y'all don't know Brett. That's why y'all looking crazy at me right now. Y'all don't know Brett.
Y'all didn't know he got caught with a ratchet.
Been on probation since I don't know when.
If I catch anybody talking about Brett McPherson,
I'm fucking beating their ass.
You know he rode with Little Reese in here before Lamb Ron.
Bro, that's so funny. Every time that shit come up, everybody knows exactly what you're talking about. He said, man, he out there ducking and weaving at the
Hey,
little flip concert.
y'all remember Little Mayo?
Hell no.
Never mind.
Shit, OJ Mayo.
Who is that dude we was talking about today?
Who? Larry June.
Yeah, Larry Jones.
I'm going to Apple Music right now.
Oh boy, K, he said he was thugging. Brett said he was thugging at the Little Flip concert. No, but I wish some of that music would have made it out, man. Maybe some of it would have
You know
still been.
what? Trader Truth and Zero made it out.
I mean, yeah, they made it out.
I think they
Hey,
still
man,
did.
Slim Thug's still putting out music.
Man, he putting out music, but
I mean, Swinging in the Rain, him and Paul Wall. Swinging in the Rain.
I don't know, man. He missed his window.
Hey, it was a whole movement, man. It was.
Yeah, I'm not saying stuff he doing now is like it was.
Yeah, it was a whole movement, man. Michael Watts, wherever you at, if you still
DJ
alive,
Michael Watts.
hey, shout out
OG
to you,
Ron
man, because you
C.
made my childhood amazing. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I just knew I was gonna be a rapper.
OG Ron C.
Hey, because the videos was trash.
On me,
Yeah. It was the same thing. They were just in the streets of Houston.
Hey,
the video does not match the song at all.
hey, did y'all ever see the uncut version of the video? Because it was a, you know what I'm saying? There was a, what was it?
You had to watch it on BET Uncut at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because everybody doesn't see the part where he's riding and driving, but there's another version. He's you know what he's doing.
Getting service.
Yeah, young boy.
He said, "A young boy." Hey, exactly, man. But man, I missed that. The late nights, man. You cut that switch house on that chopped and screw, boy. That shit just sends you into another zone, man. What?
Remember we ball the way. Walked around with my platinum and gold and Gucci hat and my clothes. Whatever happened to those days? Whatever.
Hey, bro, it's so many hits. I wish I could really remember them jokers like that.
And then everything was chopped and screwed.
Everything.
Yeah. I had a CD case where, it had like four. You had 4 CDs, 2 on top of each other. I had a CD case, and like the first couple pages was the regular album, chopped and screwed. Regular album, chopped and screwed.
Because that was when the regular album came out. Then the chopped and screwed one came out. I was like, oh yeah, chopped and screwed by OG Michael Watts.
Hey, my favorite new age chopped. He talking about some YB better, bro. Sit your young ass down somewhere.
Who
with YB?
Big Fiddler.
You know who in the comments saying some crazy stuff like that. But my favorite chopped and screwed, like newest album, like this up to date. This not even new. It's still like 5 years old, like probably. But it's that if you're reading this, you're too late. Drake.
Yes.
Like he dropped the chopped and screw version. Oh, bro. I listened to the chopped and screw version before I'd even heard the real album. So whenever I finally heard the real album,
it didn't even
sound right.
Got a lot of people trying to cut me off my energy, trying to take the ways from one.
Yeah.
I got girls in real life trying to mess up my day. If going online, that ain't part of my day. I got real partners that can leave Canada too.
Hey, that boy said he was wood grain gripping when we were still drinking Similac. Hey, that's Mike Jones. Hey, Mike Jones made wood grain gripping for sure mainstream when he said this shit.
Shit, money stretched like athletes in a track meet, but ask me.
Hey, I remember one time Trey got this brand new boombox. All right, he got a brand new boombox, right? And that joker was sitting up against the wall. Now that joker has some stupid bass in it too, or whatever. And man, we get to playing that Michael Watts, that chopped and screwed, that boom boom. Hey, crack the damn window in the house, boy. I'll never forget that. Crack the window.
Hey, bass, baby, bass.
Hey, man, oh my God. Ball and shoulders feel great. Like my little brother Double T gonna play the tree with Trinity. Fendi shades on my EYE. Hey, y'all was on nothing about that, boy. I don't know nothing about that, boy. That's something different right there.
Bro, even the clothes that came out of that era, man, that the tall tees.
Oh, tease. Oh.
Hey, every time somebody says tall T, the first place my mind goes to, Scotty's calling me.
I'm in the zone.
I need to see a doctor.
Scotty's
calling.
carry me home.
I wanna fly morning, noon, and night.
I'm geeked up, geeked up.
I'm in a zone and I can't see, and all
all
these
the
walls
walls keep
talking
looking
to me.
at me.
I ask
Tell
myself
my there's
something wrong,
nothing wrong,
but I can't
can't
stop
stop
getting
getting my teeth.
and
I
it's
can
real
sleep.
painful.
I just get
geek.
geek.
I
I
just
just
geek.
geek.
Yeah,
And I know I can take one, so why not three? Hey, it's real bankhead,
real
painful.
real right. Broad daylight, don't keep it low. Roll my dope right in front of Popo.
Most you can
Oh,
get
can
on
you
your
know I'm
own.
in the zone? Hey, Club 7 was jumping.
Hey, nah, real talk. That's man, that song right there, boy. We gonna mess around because it's a record deal in this. Hey, what's my boy Drewski? Hey, could have been record. Hey, come mess with us, man. Could have been record. Hey, but no. Hey, that geeked up, boy. Oh man, hey, that joker come on in the club right now. It's gonna get down. I'm telling you.
My boy T-Funk, we used to just.
I was bumping Bushwick Bill back in the gap.
The Ghetto Boys, baby.
Bushwick Bill, baby.
R.I.P.
25 lighters on the dresser. Yes,
sir.
About to
I
get
got
paid.
to get paid.
Y'all old as hell. Oh man.
Hey, you know what's sad though?
What?
There's gonna be some guys that's in their early 20s, hell, some of them 18, 19. When they are age, they're gonna be like, yeah, man, y'all remember when that young boy and it's not the same.
Never broke again. That shit was crazy.
I came through swerving. It's not the same, man.
No, it's gonna be a little bit different. But that ride gonna slap. They're gonna have that ride to talk about. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have the Drakes. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have the Drakes, the little Drakes to talk about. They're gonna have the Kendricks to talk about. They're gonna have the J. Cole,
Future
shit. If you still talking about future shit when you get our age, or I guess we ain't that old. But when they get to the songs that we talking about, when these kids get to the age where the future songs is that, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be talking about future. He ain't talking about the right shit in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Not the last forever.
Because that stuff in Houston, you felt like you could do that. I can have a Nextel phone.
I got one.
2 girls with my Nextel phone. One big text, and the other one will leave me alone. Knock, knock, knock. Who at my door?
Fine yellow bone with some pretty nice toes. Nice apple bottom with a ring in the nose. Hey, boy, stop playing, boy. Hey.
Shout out, Fid.
Hey, call me an ape because I'm hanging around. Hey, stop playing, boy. Real good. You should hear the sound. Hey, boy, that's easy to have me killed. That's that DSR right there, boy.
Bro, I remember when they came up with like a 30-minute long freestyle. And then everybody, no matter what the beat was going, people would start on the beat, and as you got tired, man, hold up. Man, every freestyle started with, man, hold up, I'm coming down. Everybody was holding up and coming down.
Gotta come down with something, but you was coming down with something. I done came down with the candy paint Capri.
I'm in Capri Sun. That's the damn drink.
Yeah. Hey,
you got a class, think I can't think.
Hey, I wish all freestyles from back in the day should have been recorded forever, bro.
Oh yeah. Everybody had spinners. Everybody was gripping green. Everybody had a cell phone. It was a movement.
Everybody had something that they ain't have.
Everybody was drinking lean in my cup. You ain't got no cup.
Ain't got no lean. Hey, yeah,
Got all cup, no lean.
lean on something. That's all you got. Yeah, that's all the lean you has to do it.
Oh,
Man,
and everybody had screens falling.
Everybody has screens falling. I know my first ever recorded rap song. I was like in the 6th grade, and hell, you would have thought I was 30 with kids. The way you know what I'm saying. The way I told you everything I told you I had. You know,
Young Geezer, that's my name. I might
hey,
be young, but I
but I
tote
told
that
that
thing.
thing. Never had touched the gun at that point.
Yo, you boys walk, I ride blades. I got a big Chevy, baby. Yeah, that's a fact. Hey, well, no
Hey,
Chevy in the yard.
homie, I guess that's a fact. Hey, but you know it went hard because that boy still know all the words to that joker.
System hit harder than a baseball bat. I give a chick money and she bring me her money back.
oh,
Stop playing
Call
with
the
him.
ambulance because I think I'm about to get him.
Chop his body up, put him in the Nile real fast. Hey,
Hey, hold on. Hey, making money off the packages that I deliver.
Cole, like to know if I can make your body shiver. I can make you burn with the chrome or the silver. Hey, shout out my boy Dub. So stop playing.
Hey, boy, the PG coalition with that Bubba Caprice
Hey,
on the
the
block.
block.
Our rims steady spinning and our screens just drop.
Oh man, boy really could have went pro.
hey, I
Yeah.
done heard that. I done heard that line before, but it was like I gave her 15, but she brought me 60 back.
Hey,
Something like
they,
that.
they stole that from Young Geezer because that
Yeah.
shit was like in woo. That
Hey,
shit was like in 06.
hey, everybody know what it was. If you was in Arkansas, LA, many folks have been to 13 Wisteria in the hot room with the fan on, with the window open, so the
Exactly.
sound don't echo.
Drop your verse.
Drop your verse. What you got?
Oh man,
Hey,
shout out Club
right
13
now
because cold.
there's a HP computer in some landfill that's full of tracks.
Oh man.
Heat.
Heat. Straight heat.
Fire, boy, fire.
Straight heat, boy. Love songs and all.
Yep.
Hey, love songs and all, bro. I'm trying to tell you that was the
Hey,
time right there.
when I'm with you, I get this strange feeling. My heart jumps up from the floor to the ceiling.
Oh,
And when I think of you, I just want to kiss you. And girl, I just can't help it. I just want to chill with you. You got it going on.
Hey, boy, it was some bangers in there. See, my car won't start. I
I
can't
can't
get to
get to
work.
work.
Yeah, stop playing with him, Cam.
He's
Hey.
not coming back seems to make it worse.
Oh no.
I remember the day she gave me the call.
What she tell you, what?
Said I'm leaving you and it's all your fault.
She said, I know.
About
Hey,
the
bro,
other
stop
girls.
playing with them. Hey, chill out. What? Hey, boy, chill out. What?
He said I know about the other girls.
You
oh
better
parking
my
not.
lot.
goodness.
Without her, I can do nothing. And it's
And it's
clear to
crazy.
see
Hey.
I'm burning. I'm
I'm-
burning. I'm
Hey,
hurting.
go ahead and tell them what's real.
And the hands on the clock won't stop turning. My
My
life is
life is
on
on
pause
pause.
without you, baby.
Tell me that shit wasn't
I'm
no
going
banger.
down, down, baby. My back's against the wall.
Wow. Without
Without
you,
you,
baby,
I'm
my
going
back
down, down.
Hey.
Golden ticket parked outside. Tank on full if you want to ride.
Hey,
I'm
stop
telling
playing
you.
with me, yo. Me, yo.
He held up by the 2x4. Got to park in the dark. Got to park in the dark and hide from fofo.
Hey, that boy is stupid as a mug, boy. Could have been records, man, right here on the RTL podcast.
Oh
Come get us
man.
one time, man.
Hey, we sold about 500 records.
Oh,
We
yeah, no
did
doubt.
that. We bought them, downloaded them, sold them. 500. We got a plaque up there somewhere that they need to send to us.
Ain't no doubt about that. That hoe went bronze. On me.
A paper plate.
It's been double bronze.
Cardboard box.
Hey, oh man, we took them boys down memory lane, man. Ain't no better time, man. Those of the church is open, man. Hey, if you want to come down and give your life to the Lord tonight, man, hey, your time, man. Come as you are. You know what I'm saying? We don't judge. We don't complain, man. Anything you want to talk about, we got you right here, man. Say hello to your folks. Anything you got going on, you got a new an event coming up. You got something you want to give away. You got something you're trying to sell. This is your chance to shine. Just know the eject those seats hot.
Hey, Ken, you need to get some church organs.
Hey, no. I was just thinking. While he was talking. When the song came out and had that violin playing. Boy, if y'all had a video with Fid hitting that fiddle, coach, it's a viola. What?
Big fiddler. Shout out my boy Fid, man. Out here living his best life.
Hey, that's the documentary of somebody to make a documentary on BET Uncut.
Oh shit. That ain't no documentary to be made, baby. That's just a one take Timmy.
No, I mean maybe like a little 15, 20-minute like mini doc.
I tell you right here, you come on there, pop it on the screen. Hey guys, y'all remember when they used to play softcore porn on TV? You know what I'm saying? With no regards, nothing, just blurred out the nips. Yeah, that's the go your documentary of BT and Cut.
What was that? Nelly had a video on there that everybody's talking about.
Chip drill. I said that much because that ain't your face. I need a.
Yeah, I remember that credit card.
Credit card, baby. Hey.
Decline.
Oh boy, y'all boy, wow, man. BT Uncut, that's some unlawful shit, man.
I'm trying to kick it tonight. Oh, baby, tell me.
The real Wild Wild West.
Hey, they were so big. I remember Pretty Ricky had songs, and it would be the song title. And when you download on LimeWire, it would be the song title. And then they would have to switch the lyrics up, and it would say BT Uncut version.
Hey, Pretty Ricky was definitely all on BT Uncut. These young boys definitely don't know nothing about that.
Bro, what? They like came and went.
They on TV now, all of them.
With Love
on one of them shows like that. Yeah, I don't know which one it is, but it's on one of them shows. Because one of them went to jail for a little minute.
For tax fraud.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah.
Pleasure P. PPP loans got him.
Got him, codes the PPP boys.
IRS. I'm gonna paint y'all a picture, man. It's early 2007.
Story time.
And you scrolling through your MySpace and you come across this fly background. You know what I'm saying? It's the white boy Cam. And as soon as you click on the profile, I got new shoes on the ride.
Yes, sir.
Hey Cam, and then you got the little cartoon version of yourself doing shit.
Hey, and you drag the mouse and it say "Welcome to my page" underneath it with the little tail.
Hey, I know who remember Xanga?
Me. Yeah. Everybody remember that Xanga MySpace boy teaching us how to code. We didn't even know it. If you wanted your page to be fly, especially on Xanga. You wanted your page to be fly on Xanga, you had to get your shit together.
I want red words. You go there and find out. You gotta copy and paste them codes and slide it in, man.
Hey, really Paint was what put it on, because whenever you would pull up the little grid on Microsoft Paint, it would have hashtag 0000314. So I was like, I wonder if that'll work. Let me just we read now, baby.
Hey, yeah, baby. Hey, I'm telling you, hey, if you put your shit in there wrong, your page is all type of messed up, boy.
Yep.
Words on top of words and shit.
Hey, bro, I remember when you go to my page, it played Stan. Tears I go, I wonder why I got out of bed at all.
Bro, I had all kinds of songs. Then they switched it up to where you could have a playlist, and then it was really
over. Yeah.
Then it was over with. Then gotta have a hot playlist on that hoe. You stand on my page just long to listen, man. We out here. Oh man, hey, y'all know what time it is, man. I gotta have the mental health checks, man. 1 through 10, I gotta know how y'all doing, man. Personally, what's going on, man, with you? Physically, you standing in the gym, you eating right, what you doing, and then business wise, what you got coming up next?
Personally, man, I'm on vacation. I'm home, feeling good, kicking in with fam, kicking in with the game day crew. I'm just having a good time. So right now, personally, I'm about a 9 right now. I'm feeling good. Just kind of want to move back. Uh, physically, shit, I'm in vacay mode. I ain't hit touching the gym. One thing I've been doing is just burning up in the sun, watching kids play football and baseball, chilling. So, but I feel good though. My back ain't hurt no more. Ain't got no aches or pains. So I'm about an 8. Business wise, man, got a hot podcast I'm dropping Friday. Really cool cat, man. He actually like he's doing something. He did something that I want to do, and he walked into his job last week, the day of our podcast. Walked into his job and said, "Yo, I'm done. I ain't doing
Done
this
with
shit
it.
no more. I'm done with it. I'm going out. I'm pursuing my career in this hunting industry. Holla at you." And I ain't talking about walk away from no Rudy Poo job. I'm talking 6-figure job and say, you know what, this ain't my dream. I don't want it no more. And
Yeah.
walked out.
Hey, shout out
And
to him, man. Shout out to him.
oh yeah, shout out to Haxon Hunts, baby. And so got that going. You know, what I'm saying hopefully we get this trip to Detroit figured out with Carbon TV because it's gonna be a global. It's gonna be a week. I'm gonna say a global takeover because we taking over everything at Carbon TV.
Big facts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to link the Snapchat to get that on the screen because I need the world to see. Because I'm gonna act like I ain't got no sense and I ain't never been there before. Till we get in that building, then they gonna think that I ran into a real one.
And that's got a couple archery shoots coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So I'm just excited, man. So I'm 10 all the way up. All gonna be fun. Some content next couple of days. So yep, 10 across the board.
What's up, Cam? What you got?
Yeah, man, I just almost got to piggyback that one the same, man. It's just Trey being in town. It's been a new energy, been around. Every time I turn, he got the iPad and he's showing me something new, and can't even talk about that. Be ready, buckle your seatbelts, and it just really inspired me to my creativity. Just and like I said, that's what we've always saying, man. You go into these conventions or whatnot, being around like-minded people, and you just absorb it, and you just want to go. So, uh, personally, man, that's been a great, enjoyable week. I'm glad got to spend some time together while you were down here. Uh, mentally, man, it goes right along with it. Just been ain't been it's been up, it's been up. So, uh, and financially, you know, what you always say, green arrows going up. You know what I'm saying? Bills is paid. You know what I'm saying? Shoes in the mail. So, all my dots about I's been dotted, T's been crossed, so to say. So, I mean, I'm nines all the way around the board. It'd be hard to complain right now.
Most definitely, man. For myself, personally, for myself, man, personally, I can't complain at all right now. Everything's good. Give myself about a 9 right there. Today was a little hot out there at that football field, just standing in the sun. So got to get a little bit acclimated to that because this time of year where I thrive. I thrive outdoors in this time of the year, that heat, man. So I got to get acclimated to that, man. But other than that, man, personally, I'm good. Go to 9 right there. Physically, I'm really feeling good, man. Been eating a lot better. And you always talk about how we always talk about me and Trey back and forth about like when we doing something and it's making us feel different. But when we eating right, you getting that energy, or you not, or you sleeping or going to sleep on time or whatever, and you waking up with a new burst of energy. Or right now, I just got a lot of energy. Like I went to bed last night at 5 o'clock, or I guess this morning at 5. Was up at 8, and I feel good right now. You know what I'm saying? Even after being out in the sun all day and everything like that. So just changing one little thing about whether it be your diet or just starting to get a little bit more active during the day or whatever it is, really makes a difference, man. So I'm gonna give myself about a 9 right there on the physical as well. And then business wise, man, I couldn't be more happy. We still rocking over here. We putting in a lot of work, in various markets. Right now, man, we got the giveaway going on, man, giving away Xbox Series X. I can remember months ago when we first brought this up to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I want to give away a PS5 or Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I put a little filler out there on Snapchat. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, my bad. But I put a little filler out there on Snapchat. Hey, should we give away a PS5 or Xbox? And if you're a Sony guy, sorry y'all lost this time, but everybody said Xbox. So that's what we're doing. We're giving away the X series. We're getting a ton of traction from it. And we're getting a bunch of new followers, and that's what it's all about right now. So hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say 10 business wise with some green arrows going up.
Oh,
Exactly, man. So many ideas coming through the pipeline right now. So many opportunities coming through right now, man. We just gotta, strategically move through all this stuff and do everything in the right way so we can kick our feet up at the end of this thing. But other than that, man, I can't complain. Like Cam said, man, I can't complain about a thing. So I'm a 10 right there.
already.
Hey, y'all got any last words for the folks before we get out of here, man?
Hey, I'm gonna stick to my guns, man. Hey, you trying to be successful and you don't know what to do. Just look at somebody who's doing what you're doing that's successful, find out what they did, find out the price, pay the cost. Sacrifice, man. You gotta sacrifice some shit.
Right like that.
Yeah, man, don't ever be afraid of what you don't know. Knowledge is the key to success, I believe. Sitting right here right now, somebody took a chance on me and told me they thought I could do it, and I never, man, like your boy could barely type. And I know this ain't the most extravagant, greatest thing smoking right now, but we working. It's coming. It's coming. So like you said, find something you want to do, invest in yourself, surround yourself with a like-minded team that's got the same goals and dreams, and aim high, but don't be afraid to shoot.
Exactly. You gotta shoot it. You can't make it if you don't shoot it. Yeah, that's for sure. And y'all know what I do, man. Stay vigilant, stay safe out here, man. The summertime coming. I told y'all I thrive in the heat. Well, it's some other people that thrive in the heat as well. And you don't want to end up on the wrong end of that situation. So everybody be vigilant, man. Know who your kids playing with. Know the parents of the kids your kids playing with, man. And keep your loved ones just a little bit closer, man, here in 2023. It is a crazy time. We got people getting shot just turning around in driveways. We got people getting shot picking up or trying to pick up their siblings and just happen to be at the wrong doorstep, man. So everybody just pay attention right now, man. Be vigilant. Know your surroundings. Know who around. Know what's around. Let's just all stay safe out here, man. Hey, with all that being said, this is season 5, episode 14 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. Killer Cam on the ones and twos. We are out.
What? I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't go close to her.